What up? What up? What up? We in the building, man. We in the building. Mr. BoA, back once again, making it happen. China White is in the building, working that wrench like she always does. Let's get it home. There's a few minutes to get up in here before we get it in. Mickey James is in the building. What up, bro? Good to see you in the joint. Wolf and Beta Clothes is in the building. What up, Wolf? Let's get it home. There's a few minutes to slide up in here, man, before we get physical up in this joint. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, man, while you're in here. When you come through, hit the thumbs up. Jay Stacks is in the building. What up, Stacks? Let me say, since I got two J Stacks, the homie, the homie J Stacks from, the homie J Stacks from upstate. Got a Johnny Stacks and a Jerry Stacks. All right, let me check it out. All right, if you can hear me loud and clear, man, put a one in the joint. If you can hear me loud and clear, man, put a one in the joint right quick. All right, bet. Yeah, the homie J Stacks from the BX via Queensbridge, the bridge, the bridge, the bridge. Ja Phil is in the building. What up, homie? We're gonna get the homers a few minutes to get up in here, man. I'm gonna start going a little shorter time, man. I think 10 minutes too long to just have a empty space at the top before the show starts. So I may go 7 minutes. That's about it. Trying to get it down to 5, but right now, man, we'll go 7. Got a cold topic for the day, man. I figured I'd get into something real, man. Get into talk about these chicks. No doubt, y'all feel. Salute, bro. Salute. Few more minutes, man. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up, man, go ahead and hit it, man. We've got 19 watching so far. Only got 9 thumbs up. Only 9 likes, man. Yeah, no doubt, Wolf. No doubt. The Ray Vicious is in the building. What up, Ray? The Vicious One has joined us. Let's give the people a few more minutes, man. A few more, just a few more. Few as in three. You know what I'm saying? We're getting about 3 more minutes, man. Nutso357 is in the building, brother. I appreciate you being in here, man. Homer says BOA is consistent in his content. Real deal. I've been saying this for a while. Appreciate that, Nutso. Good to see you back in the joint with us, man. 357 Magnum in the joint. The homies be on CP time, man. So we're gonna try to let everybody get on in here right quick before we really get things moving in this thing, man. Tac Man Clan Killer 187. What up, homie? Homie Tac Man is in the building. All right. A few more minutes, man. A few more minutes. I'd like to get a homies men to get up in here, man. So, as you can see, man, the topic for the day is how to avoid getting caught up with these bras, man. And I feel like with the recent rash of incidences of men being caught up, on the back end of this whole marriage thing, I think it's only fitting that we discuss how to stay the hell out of that situation. Nutso 357, I appreciate the super chat, brother. Homie said we got to support real content. Much love, bro. I'm kicking it off. Follow suit, no doubt, no doubt. Appreciate it, Nutso. You listen to the homie Nutso, man. He kicked it off. Put your own kicking shoes on, man. Soccer shoes, uh, field goal kicker shoes. I mean, butt kicking shoes. Just put your shoes on, man. Hood Gamers is in the building. Hood Gamers, man. I got an email, a message coming to you, man, on that Patreon. I appreciate you jumping that thing off, bro. Appreciate it. King Smooth is in the building. What up, King? Good to see you in the joint. All right, let's go ahead and jump this thing on off, man. I mean, we give him one more minute, man. I say I'll go to 8:37, man. We're doing 7 minutes now. I ain't gonna wait 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes too long. Tac man, I appreciate that, bro. John Blazer. What up, Blaze? All right, man, let's talk. So, recently, man, the homie Scotty got caught up. Kenny Smith just got caught up. Blake Griffin got caught up not long ago. These boys getting caught up back to back because of their willingness to get caught up in these emotional situations with women, into these emotional prisons with women, pretty much. And I feel it's only fitting that I, as the Alpha Don Dada, go ahead and talk about this thing. Before we get started, man, I got 31 watching, man. I got 11 likes. 11 likes, 31 watching, man. Come on, bro. Let's get them, man. Them things should be at least at 25, man. Got 30 people watching, man. Got 11 likes. 31 watching, 11 likes. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, put some likes up on the board, homies. And homies, I know y'all lurking in here. I know the sisters lurking in here too. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Let's get some likes up in this joint. So, and I've been making a little bit of content addressing these scenarios, man. And I appreciate that. I appreciate how everybody chunked up, man, with that Scottie Pippen vid, man. I appreciate everybody chunking up with this Nicki Minaj vid right quick, man. I appreciate it. So let's get into this. Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Mr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha-Ronomy, aka Nubian King Vegan, also known as Big Fat Bob and Bobby Stay Lean, depending on how fat I am and what time of year it is. And introducing, as you've heard, the cool stylings of my R&B persona, now unleashed upon the world, because I can control that food now. The answer is the done. Mickey James, I appreciate the super chat, brother. Let's get into this thing, man. I think the main problem with men these days is that they're too quick to get caught up with women. When I say get caught up, I mean put themselves in a situation, an unforgiving situation that leaves them at the mercy of the woman, the court, the society. And I think we should discuss how men can avoid getting caught up. Now, the first thing is the main reason men get caught up is because of this overvalidation of themselves because of the attention of women. I hear men all the time bragging about the attention they get from women, when in all actuality, men should be bragging about the amount of women that they avoid, the amount of women who want them that they do not give the chance. Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. If 10 women want you, only two of those women actually deserve you. I say that again. If 10 women want you, only two of those women actually deserve you. So if you are hitting more than 2 out of 10, you are settling for women who are beneath you, man. And that is just the reality of it. I'm not saying because we're so great or in, I am saying we're so great, but that's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying that when you think about your type, when you think about the things that you require, when you think about what turns you on, if 10 women want you, only two of those women are going to meet all the qualifications that you would want a woman to have. So, with that being said, you should always be in the mindset that whenever you meet a woman, you should make her prove that she is qualified as opposed to assuming. You see, in the court of law, you should be innocent until proven guilty. In the court of dealing with these females, they are guilty until proven innocent. Guilty of what? Guilty of being scallywags, guilty of being thoughts, guilty of being untrustworthy, guilty of being freakazoids, guilty of being all of the negative things that you can put on to a woman in the descriptive terms, as far as descriptive terms go, until she proves that she is not those things. No man should ever just assume that because she is a woman, she is worthy of anything more than the opportunity to prove that she is who she says she is. So the first thing is stop pedestalizing these women. Stop pedestalizing her just because she is a female. Stop pedestalizing her just because she has a nice body. You have to keep things in perspective. No matter how nice her body is, that has nothing to do with anything else except her body. What is her body good for? Intimacy, physical intimacy. So, beyond physical intimacy, her body shouldn't warrant any other expectation from you, any other accolades from you, except she was fun to be intimate with. I enjoyed myself being intimate with her. And if that's all you've done, you can't answer any questions about what kind of girl she is. You can't answer any question about if she's trustworthy. You can't answer any question about if she's wholesome or at least tries to be. You can't answer any question about if she's honest. You can't answer any questions about if she has a strong moral base. The only thing you can talk about is how much fun she is in the sack. By the same token, if she has an education, and that's all you know about her, if that's the only thing she brings to the table, what good is her education? You can't even answer a question about how much fun she is in the sack if all you know is she educated. So you have to make women quantify in every single aspect of your interaction with them. Leave nothing to chance. Don't guess anything. If you can't see it, don't believe it. Raiders 48 Gates is in the building. What's good, my brother? Good to see you in the building. Gerard Orla, my homie J.O. is in the building. What's good, bro? Hey, I appreciate that, homie. Appreciate it, man. So let's talk about this, man. Now, the keeping this in mind about not pedestalizing women, the first thing you must understand is this: don't engage with women. And by engage, I don't mean get engaged, put a ring on their finger. I mean interact with them who don't express a definitive interest in you. I say this now, and I've always said it, and I will say it until the day that I'm dead. If a woman does not show interest in you, you are a fool for approaching her, because the only reason you could be approaching her is based on what she looks like. And I'm going to tell you, too, that the catch 22 to that, there are two caveats to that, as a matter of fact. One thing is, if you're so caught up in her beauty that you're going to approach her without her showing any interest, you ain't used to no beautiful woman like that anyway, so you don't even know what you're going to say when you get to her. Lead after somebody who has experience with her. And if you do have experience with her, then you understand that her beauty in itself is not enough to approach her out of the blue without any inkling of any interest she might have in you. The woman could be a lesbian, man. Do not, under any circumstances, and I know it's tough. I know it's tough, especially if you ain't getting no play from no women. But if you ain't getting no play from no women, you shouldn't even be thinking about approaching no woman anyway. If you ain't getting no play, man, you ain't equipped to be approaching no bad chick. If you ain't getting no play from women at all, there's levels to this, man. So the more I think, the more you think about it, there is just no logical reason. There is no excusable reason to just approach some woman because you like how she looks and you can't get nothing else out of it. Man, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? If that's your only thing, well, she looks good, I'm gonna approach her. Man, you sound like a fool to me. Chuck Spencer's in the building. What up, homie? Atlas 365-247 is in the building. Raiders 48 Gates. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Raider says, a man world, BoA. Preach. I'll holler tomorrow. No doubt, brother. I appreciate you, man. Raiders 48 Gates, man. Been on the team, man. Been in the Alpha Sphere, man, for about a good week now, man. I appreciate you, brother. Nutso 357. Appreciate the super chat, homie. Said, brother, show some love. Hit that super chat. Listen to the homie Nutso, man. He ain't doing nothing but telling you the truth about what should be done. Yo, hold up, man. Hold up. Man, I got 51 watching, man. I got 20 likes. 20 likes, man. 20 likes, homies. I don't even have half the amount of likes of viewers. Come on, man. If you ain't gonna hit the super chat, at least hit the damn like, man. Hollywood Hawks is in the building, working that wrench. The cool young dude with the wrench. Don't make him turn to the Grinch by coming in here with that beta shit, because this is not the environment. It is called the Alpha Sphere for a reason. Now, another thing is this, man, and this goes in with number one. Again, if you're just joining me, man, I'm your host with the most, Mr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha-Ronomy. You have joined me for the High Altitude Show. Today's topic is how to avoid getting caught up with these bras. Number one was don't engage with women who don't express a definitive interest in you. If she has shown no interest in you, not even a wink, not even looked in your direction, not even gave you a double take, not looked you from head to toe, not smiled at you, not did anything. If the woman ain't even paid you no attention, don't even know you in the place, you're a fool if you go approach her, man. You understand what I'm saying? You have to put yourself in the winning position. You have to put yourself in a position where the odds are favorable for you. And the odds in that situation are not favorable. Number two, man, don't act pressed for sex. Like, don't act pressed for sex. Now, let me tell you something. You know me, man. I always say that when I'm with a chick, man, it like immediately, man, I get touchy feely. But I get touchy feely because I let women choose. When she chooses, she has already let me know that she's interested in being intimate with me. Women only choose when they look at you and believe you're someone they might want to be intimate with. A woman don't choose on you, man, because you look like you look like you'll be fun. You'll be a good spades partner, homie. A woman don't choose on you because you look like you can help her work out in the gym. A woman don't choose on you for no other reason other than she looks at you and she got a tingle. You know what I'm saying? And she got a tingle for the flavor of a Pringle, and she wants to understand if you want to mingle. That's it, man. But you can't act pressed for sex. I never mention sex. I never ask for sex. I get touchy feely, and I put things in her imagination about what could be possible. So when I touch her and she's soft, I reference some kind of food that's soft. You know what I'm saying? It might be some whipped cream, might be a cream puff, might be a donut, might be a smoothie, might be a shake, whatever it is. I reference these things. I give innuendo. Use innuendo. Don't act press for sex, man. Just don't do it. I heard him, heard him AMS say, man, before he go out sometime, man, he'll go ahead and pop one off before he go out with a chick, which is a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the type of internal control where you can control these things for the most part, now even me, even though I have internal control over my hormones and over my libido, hey man, there's some situations that are just my control goes out the window. But I mean, if you know that you're gonna be pressed like that and you haven't mastered that art yet, yeah, man, do something like that, man. Pop one off before you go out so you won't be all hard up pressed for sex, man. You can't. Once a woman realizes you're pressed for sex, she's gonna understand. In her mind, that means you don't get sex. And when a woman realizes you don't get sex, no woman want to have sex with a man that don't get sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants to go in business with a man who don't get money. You can't go to nobody, man, tell me, let's go into a business and ask you how much you got. You say, well, I ain't got nothing. Nobody. Unless you have a history of jumping businesses off. James Taylor's in the building. What's good, bro? Mr. Beasley's in the building. I don't know what they're doing with my notifications, man. They tripping with my notifications, man. This joint been up for hours, man. I don't know what they're doing, man. But you know how it is. They're trying to hold a brother back. So don't act pressed for sex, man. And this is what you have to do, man. You have to draw her into making subtle declarations of her willingness to cross that line. You have to listen. There is no weapon. You know the saying, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So even shaming tactics, man, shaming tactics don't work on me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ever when I get to the point where, I'm linking with young tenders, man, and they start to reference my age or anything, man, I'm just gonna flip it on them and tell them, man, I usually go for a more mature woman because I know how you young girls can act like, you don't know how to control yourself, you know how to contain yourself. You get out in public, act all crazy, act like you don't have no home training. You have not grown into a maturity level where you can control yourself and act distinguished. Tell them I like distinguished women. I like women that know how to control us. I like classy women. And y'all young women don't really exhibit no class. So I was kind of skeptical about even talking to you, Shouty. I flipped the script. I make her make subtle declarations about going over. Man, let me tell you something. You put something about being young on a chick mind. She gonna tell you, well, I ain't so young, I can't do this, or I'm old enough to do this, or I bet you can't handle this, or I bet you. And if a chick is older and you get to talking to her about her age, she gonna say, well, boy, I'll take you down there. I take you down through there. I'll put something on you you can't handle. I'll send you high hair, you laying over there with your thumb, sucking your thumb, sleep like a baby. They always do that because the first thing that a woman goes back to and reverts to is her body. That's what you have to understand. Even the feminist woman, even the educated woman, she has to accept at some point that her body is her bargaining chip. And you have to remember that. So you can't let her education be, oh man, I got me a good girl, man. She got an education, she got a good job, man, that don't mean nothing. You can't even value that stuff, man. When you get caught up with a woman, man, you got caught up. Now, very few men get caught up just based on sex. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You can be whipped. I'm talking about a chick can call you 1 o'clock in the morning. You can run over there 1 o'clock in the morning. But you are not gonna get caught up in no marriage with no chick just based on sex, man. Nobody does. I ain't never met a man in my life, man, that say he got caught up married the wrong chick, man, because her sex was good. Nah, man. It ain't never happened. It's all the other characteristics. Men don't marry women, man, just based on their sex. It's all the other characteristics that men get caught up on. Well, I won't say men don't marry women. Men don't get caught up with women based on those other attributes. You have to understand, man, anything else she has is hers. It's her benefit. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So you draw her into making subtle declaration of willingness to cross the line, man. Like that's why I always get touchy feely. Woman choose on me, man. She's already let me know, man. She's interested in me physically. She's interested in me sexually, man. So that gives me the green light, man, to do subtle touches. When I walk over to a man, I grab her hand. When I walk over to a man, depending on how she's standing, man, I get real close to her where we body to body, man. Depending on how she's standing, man, we may be facing, or I may be on the wall and pull her close to me, man, so I can talk to her in her ear. Like I'm gonna get touchy feeling when she chooses because she's already given me the green light. Now just think of a woman doesn't choose. You got to go over there and use your word, and you can't use your touch to caress her, man. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you been with a woman and if you were just talking, it wouldn't go down. You get a little touchy feeling, man. You never know, bro. You never know what her spot is, homie. Listen, I'd had a chick before, man, where one of her erogenous zones was her elbow, homie. Her elbow. Man, listen, I got her hand, man, and I'm caressing her arm, man. I get to her elbow, man. She literally, man, damn near collapses. I mean, not collapse, but she just started leaning into my body, man. I was like, hold up. It's like her. Wait a minute, did she just get crunk, man, about her elbow? You just never know what her erogenous zone is, man. And my goal is to find out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to spend a whole lot of time, man, going back and forth, man, dating around and kicking back and forth with no chick, man. I ain't got time for that. So I be trying to find out immediately. And the thing is, you can only do that if she chooses. So, I draw her into making subtle declarations, man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm touching her, if she listen, if I walk up to her and I grab her hand, me, I introduce myself to a woman with a handshake, not because I like shaking women's hand, but because that gesture forces her, without her even think about it, it forces her to give herself to me physically in some way. I don't have to let her hand go. When I get her hand, I turn her or pull her or do whatever, put her in what position I want her to be in. And I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. And let me tell you why this works. Because most men aren't gonna do that. Like most men don't get straight to the point like that, man. Because most men don't let women choose. Most men go, chasing after chicks. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Now, but this is the thing, man. This is something you have to understand. And this has really nothing to do with relationship. This is about getting caught up in that Bill Cosby type of thing. If her mouth is saying no, but her body's saying yes, if you can't get her mouth to say what her body's saying, stop, homie. It ain't even worth the hassle. It ain't worth your freedom. It ain't worth your reputation. It ain't worth none of that. If her mouth is saying no, but her body's saying yes, at some point, her body should make her mouth stop saying no. You know what I'm saying? If her mouth continues to say no, man, you got to man up. You got to stand up, man, and say, you know what? It ain't worth the chance. Even though nothing may take place, you may be able to go forward and she may say nothing. But if she does, and she can say that she said no, bro, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it, man. And that's real talk, man. Yeah, no doubt, Beasley. And you know what? And that was gonna be the bonus on this list. But let's get on to it. Since Beasley brought it up, let's get into it. Now we'll hold off on it. Now, but that's a big one, man. That's a big one. Like, I mean, if her mouth is saying no, man, then man, don't even push it. Because that goes back to number two. If her mouth is saying no, but her body's saying yes, and you continue to push, it makes you look pressed for sex. It has the tendency to make you look pressed, the propensity to make you look pressed for sex, the probability of making you seem pressed for sex. And a lot of times, man, those things will just be tests like that, man. So what I do, I mean, I would literally tell a woman, I'd be like, oh, it's cool, shot, it's cool. I mean, I ain't really tripping. Shit, I ain't gonna press you like that. I mean, sex ain't really nothing. So I can get sex when I can't get no money. And of course, there'll be some like, well, you just gonna talk about other women with me? I'm like, I mean, what you saying? Like, you're my girl or something? We just met. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're having a conversation, open conversation, Charlie. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I know you ain't gonna. Yeah, you can't trip about that, right? I mean, I don't even know how good your loving is yet. It could be terrible. Now, that's one thing that always works in your favor. I always make sure when this topic of sex come up, I always tell the woman, man, I ain't pressed for sex like that, shot. I mean, a lot of time, man, get out here, man, think you're finna have a great experience, man, and the woman don't know what she's doing, or she don't have no type of experience, and she be all nervous and all that. So, it could be a terrible experience for me. So, honestly, I ain't pressed for it. If it happens, it happens. But I ain't looking forward to it because I don't really know how it is. It's could be very disappointing to me. That's gonna do one of two things, if not both. One thing it's gonna do is make her understand that her sex is not a weapon against you. Once a woman realizes she can't weaponize sex, she falls into a different mind state. Once you show her she can weaponize sex against you, she gonna look at you like a trick. She gonna look at you like a John, like a beta male simp mangina. Once she sees that she can monetize your lust, not monetize, but weaponize your lust against you, weaponize your desire against you. Once she realizes she can't, she loses a weapon, her only weapon. Her whole attitude changes. And the other thing it's gonna do is make her have a little bit of nerves and stop thinking about how well you might please her and start guessing and wondering how much she's going to be able to please you. The main thing you want a woman to feel like before you have sex with her, you want her to be focused on her job of pleasing you. If she's focused on how well you can please her, then you got to be in there working like a damn slave, man, trying to get that woman off, just hoping that leads to you having more sex. Let me tell you something. If you could, and I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all right now, man. If you in here right now, I'm finna drop a gem on you that nobody ain't dropped on you before. Right now, I'm about to drop a gem on you. Young God is in the building. KD Hall is on deck. Moise Pierre is in the building. What up, homies? Mo Hall is in the deck. What up, Reese? I'm finna drop a gem on y'all right now, man. If you get her to think about pleasing you, listen to me, homies. Listen to me. She gets more satisfaction out of accomplishing that goal than she will with you pleasing her. I say again, she gets more satisfaction out of accomplishing the goal of pleasing you once you get her to make it a goal. She gets more satisfaction out of knowing she's pleasing you than if you were just focused on pleasing her. Man, I can't tell you how many times, man, that I've been getting brain, man, a woman get off while she giving me brain, man. I can't tell you how many times, man, that a woman, she gets off, multiple times just by knowing that she's pleasing me, man. I'm telling you, bro, it is crazy how the female mind works. So believe me when I tell you, man, if you get her to focus on pleasing you, she's gonna be even more pleased because it what you're doing is playing on her desire for control. Women want to control the situation. So you let them control things that are okay for them to control. They don't care what they control. They just want to control something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to let her control you as a man, but let her control that situation. Let her feel like she controls the art of giving you pleasure, man. She wants to control that. You know what I'm saying? She want to look back, man, and see your toes curling. She want to see your toes throwing gang signs. That lets her know she's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? If you make any little grunt or groan or anything, man, she feels like she's got you. And so she goes harder. She wants to please you. She wants to show you that you ain't never had no woman, man, please you like she pleases you. And while she's doing that, you let her know in sort of ways that she's doing a good job, man. And I'm telling you, she will love doing it. That's how you have a woman, man, who don't mind just giving you brain all the time. You ain't never even got to cut her. She just want to give you brain all the time because the satisfaction she gets from that gets her off. I'm telling you what's real here, homies. You know what I'm saying? This is alpha gang pimp shit that I'm telling you right now. There's a whole bunch of cats out here, man, ain't gonna tell you this because they don't know it. And I don't do a whole lot of talk about how to deal with women, man, because I feel like we got bigger fish to fry. As men, we got bigger fish to fry than just how we deal with women. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know what I'm saying? My interaction with women is totally different from the majority of cats out here. Not because I'm just such just amazing guy. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing from the Most High. But I'm telling you, man, you got to learn how to dictate to her the things that she should focus on. That's how you keep from getting caught up. If she's focused 100% on what pleases you, she ain't got time to even worry about halfway what pleases her. So you know she ain't got time to worry about pleasing some other cat. The more work a woman puts in on pleasing you, the less likely she is to be putting in work pleasing another cat, man. She ain't got time for it. I got 1,000 things for her to do. Hell, by the time she get to 800 on, man, she ain't got time to do nothing but eat, sleep, and take a dump, homie. And that's real talk. James Taylor, I appreciate the super chat, homie. Atlas 365-247. I appreciate the super chat, homie. Homie said that's wisdom. Crazy to know how women wired to please you, man. That's bro, man. It's such a simple thing, man, that like this is what they do. Like nothing pleases her more than pleasing you. That's why you hear women talking about now. There's two kind of bragging women do about sex. She'll brag to her girls about all the freaky things that some beta male, some mangina doing to her, or she'll brag about all the things she does to please her man. And if she brags like that, she's a different kind of chick. Her girls are different. The people that she hangs around are different from those chicks that sit around and just want to rah, 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 rah about what some man doing to them, how they using some man and all that. She can honestly tell women how to please their man, what they should be focusing on. That's the type of chick I deal with, man. I don't deal with none of these crazy scallywag chicks, man. If she ain't worrying about how to please Mr. BoA, homie, she can head the other way, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that ain't gonna work for me. So it's a simple thing is man, understanding that control is yours. Control is yours to give her. She can't take control. A woman can only control the things that you allow her to control. And I'm only going to allow her to control the things that benefit me when she controls them. Giving me pleasure is something I let her control. Keeping me fed is something I let her control. I gave a perfect example. Chris Jones girl, Denise, she smiles when he gives her a compliment. When he tells her thank you for preparing all of his meals. He flashes the camera on her, man, and says, "Man, Denise keeping me straight over here, man. She's preparing all my meals, man. I don't know what I'd do without her, man, preparing these meals, man." She smiles. It gives her joy to give to him. If you're an alpha motherfucker, your woman wants to give to you. Man, let me tell you something. I've had chicks that get mad if I don't let them cook for me. They want to cook for me. They don't even want to eat if they can't cook for me. When I go to their crib, man, they will not cook for themselves if they can't cook for me. Like they want me to be satisfied. They just want me to be relaxed. They want me to be pleased, man. And what I'm telling you is this is the mindset you got to have toward women, man. You can't let her feel like she has the ability to control something without your guidance, without your tutelage. Tell me what woman you met you think can accomplish all the things you can accomplish. If she's better than you, let her control you. If she's not, let her control the things that she needs to control, man. Wolf and Beta Clothes, I appreciate the super chat, bro. So, next thing here, man, is, and this is a big one right here, man. If you want to keep from getting caught up, man, you got to keep a small rotation. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go any more than three or four, any more than three or four. But if you just got one woman, homie, you're going to get caught up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Your ass gonna get caught up. Ain't nothing you can do about it. If you want to get caught up, just have one. You're gonna get caught up. And you can't ever value one woman so much that you will put yourself in that one woman situation. You simply can't. If for no other reason, you got to understand that for 15 days out of the month, you ain't going to be able to touch her and have sex with her because she would be unclean from the time she come on her cycle. For 15 days, she going to be unclean. You ain't got no time to be dealing with no woman, man. One woman, when you got to understand she only available to your ass for 2 weeks out of the month, every month. It don't even make sense, man. So you gotta have a rotation, man, of I say three or four tops. Two, really for most men, man, two should be enough. If you're super busy, you only got time for a rotation of two. And preferably they don't live in the same state. Or at least not the same city. You know what I'm saying? You want to have to travel at least an hour between the two. That way, you ain't gotta worry about them bumping heads, man, trying to tear each other head off. Because true enough, you can have them in a position where they know not to say nothing to you, but that don't mean they won't have no animosity toward one another. And then you in the middle of a messy situation like that. Just as a man, you don't want to be in the middle of a messy situation like that. But your rotation needs to be two, three, four tops. You understand what I'm saying? There's no other way to avoid being caught up. I don't care how cold you think you are. I don't care how masterful you think you are at the art of manipulation. If you just got one woman and you got to rely on her for everything. If she your cook, if she your cleanup lady, if she your only option for sex, if she your only option for brain, if she your only option for interaction, she your only option for company, she your only option for grocery shopping, she your only option. Before you know it, man, she's such a staple in your life, man, that you feel like you need her. And you put yourself in that situation, bro, you're gonna be caught up. UFO Kamikaze is in the building. Rude Imp is in the building. What up, homie? Good to see you in the joint, bro. And this is the reality of it, man. You cannot put yourself in that situation. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody up in the joint, man. No doubt, Chuck. Ray B is in the building. What up, Ray B? Good to see you in the joint, homie. Ah, no doubt, bro. Kamikaze, I think I shot at y'all, man. But if I didn't, man, shout out to you. All right, homies, we got 76 watching, man. Only got 45 likes, man. We're about 31 off on likes, man. Let's go ahead and get them likes up, man, at least by 65, man. If you're in here and you haven't hit the thumbs up, man, go ahead and bang that button right quick, man. Mr. Good Vibration 144 is in the building. Shalom, brother. Now, another thing here is this, man. You have to make yourself irresistible. How do you make yourself irresistible, you say? You can get your body right. You can get your money right. Those things help. But how do you make yourself irresistible? By having all of these things together the way they're supposed to be, but being completely indifferent to her presence. You see, the problem with men is they feel like a woman's presence is value, so they don't make her earn hit your you don't make her earn your presence. Her presence is not fair exchange for my presence. If I say her presence is fair exchange for my presence, I'm saying that we have equal value. No, her presence is not fair exchange for my presence. Her presence is just necessary for her to do the things she can do when she comes around me. She can't do them shits from long distance. You know what I'm saying? She can't come prepare a meal for me via carrier pigeon or no shit like that. She has to be present to do these things. But in order for her to have my presence on a regular basis, she has to earn my presence by doing those things. So I don't value those things. I deserve those things. So if a woman's gonna cook for me, I deserve that. If a woman's gonna come through and she's at the crib, man, I sit, man, it ain't there for me, man, to leave a chick at the crib, man. If I'm about to, go take care of a couple of business for a couple of hours, man, or run to the gym or something, man. When I come back, man, I ain't got to say nothing, but I expect certain things to be done, man. If I got a laundry basket and it's got clothes in it that's coming out the dryer, I mean, even if they're still in the dryer, if she hit a dryer going, man, I expect those clothes to be out of the dryer and be folded up when I get back, man. Not because I'm a slave driver, but because I expect those things. So when I see men getting married, I'd be like, man, wait a minute, you ain't get no cooking until you got married. You gotta get married to get cooked for. You gotta get married to have a woman clean up. Wait a minute, man. You mean tell me you gotta get married for a woman to come to your kitchen and wash dishes? You gotta get married, man, for a woman to come here and fold your clothes up, man, out dry, man, and put the other load that's in the washer in the dryer, man. Come on, bro. Are you serious? Is that what you're saying? You mean tell me, man, that you nah, bro. Those are things that you should do. You should be getting those things just because you're allowing her to be in your presence, man. I'm telling you, man, you have to value yourself, man, more than you do. You have to value yourself. I mean, really value yourself. I'm not talking about value yourself because you work out or value yourself because you got money. You have to value yourself. If you wake up one day and you don't know about nothing you got, you need to value yourself because of the man you are. Because to be perfectly honest with you, man, having your body type, man, that's health value for you. It's intimate value for her. You know what I'm saying? Turns her on, but I mean, how much stock do you put in to turning her on? What I'm saying is your value starts from your internal man. And as long as you view yourself as a man and view yourself from your eternal man, your internal man, then you will not ever view a woman as equal to you because you are constantly focused on the things that make you a man. And contrary to what a feminist might tell you, men are eminently more valuable than women. And that's just the reality of life. I ain't making that up. That's just the reality of life, man. And I mean, brother just will not just hit that hit that is a dollar sign down there in the chat, right up under the chat, man, where the little smiley face is Beasley. Hit that joint right there, man, and it'll take you over there where you need to hit the super chat at, man. So, another thing is this right here, man. You now, and this helps. Oh, wait, now, did I cover how you make yourself aggressive? How you make yourself irresistible? Yeah, you make yourself irresistible by just acting indifferent about her presence. Act indifferent. Anytime she gives you a test, like, well, I'm not gonna be able to make it today, or blah blah. Well, I'll just leave then. Never tell her, man. If you ever open your mouth, man, tell a woman, now, baby, you ain't got to go. Because she say, well, I'll just go home then. If you ever fix your mouth to stop her, man, you need to take your hand, man, and put a white glove on her, man, and slap fire from your face with the backhand and the forehand. Hit yourself 2 times. Don't you ever open your mouth, try to stop no chick, man, when she trying to talk about, like, she gonna try to take her presence from you like it means something to you. Let her go. Let her go and don't talk to her no more that day and probably the next day either. My motto is this, man. If a woman says she want to leave and she said, well, I'm going to go, it's my job as a man to make her not be a liar. I don't want her to be no liar. I care about her soul. You know what I'm saying? I care about her soul like I'm a pastor, man. You know what I'm saying? I want her to stick to her word when she says, well, I'm just going to go. You're right. You're going to go. There ain't no turning back after that. Well, no, I just go ahead and stay. Oh, no, hell, you won't. You said you're going to go. So you're going to go. Well, I was just playing. What you mean? No, but this ain't no game, shout it. What ain't no basketball court in this motherfucker. What you mean you playing? What game you playing? The checkerboard ain't out. The deck of cards ain't out. Ain't no basketball court in here. We ain't got no cleats on. Ain't no table tennis thing in here. Ain't no game in here. I ain't got no PlayStation. What game you playing, shawty? You got to roll. Mel Selah is in the building. What's good, bro? Dominance Mindset Raw Game. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate you being in the joint, homie. Homie said, checking in, King. Finally caught you 100. No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you being in here, man. I finally did one while you wasn't at work, man. Dwayne Williams is in the building. What's up, homie? So I say this, man. When these little tests, man, like, man, let me tell you something, bro. If you, and no matter who you are, it's in a woman's nature to give you these tests. You know what I'm saying? She gonna give you the boo-boo caca test. She gonna give you that. But if you show her that you ain't to be tested, see, I don't pass no woman's test. I show her that I ain't to be tested. I nip those tests in the bud by showing her that, Charlotte, how you gonna test me? You better sit in that desk, pull out your number 2 pencil. You got 30 minutes to finish, multiple choice answers. When the timer goes off, put your damn pencil down. I give the test. You did. So, and another thing, man, be assertive, man. Be assertive, not necessarily aggressive, because aggression can have a tendency to look desperate. Don't be aggressive, but be assertive. When you say something, say it. That's it. When you want something, let her know. That's it. When it's time for her to go, tell her it's time for her to go. That's it. Never change your plans around because a woman is over. You understand? If you got plans for later on, you stick with your plans for later on. If you got plans for when she want to come over, don't cancel your plans. You got plans. You got to stick to your plans. See, man, you simply can't prioritize a woman. She doesn't want to be prioritized. Believe it or not, she wants to prioritize you. She wants you to, quote unquote, whip her into emotional shape. She wants you to control her emotionally. She wants you to keep her emotional control at bay. No woman wants to be in control. Once you allow her to be in control, she loses interest in you 100%. So why do you think she wants to be in control? Women don't want control. They'll take it. Anybody will take control. If you own a company, let one of your employees take over and be the boss for a week. See which one of them gonna turn it down. Anybody will take control, whether they know how to control or not. They'll take it. 81 watching, man. Got 57 likes, man. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're in here, man. So be assertive, man, not aggressive. Now, and another thing, man, you have to capitalize on her yes window. You know what I'm saying? This is just specifically about sex. You have to capitalize on her yes window. You know what I'm saying? There's a yes window where you don't have to put in any work for sex. She is prime. She wants it. She's wide open for you. You got to capitalize on that, man, because otherwise you're gonna find yourself, man, you're gonna have to, that time normally happens, it just falls into place. I mean, the time is right for you, the time is right for her, the energy is right. That's that yes space. What you have to do is not allow her to get in her mind. A woman will get in her mind, especially now. This also goes. This is early on. This is like first time meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There have been situations, man, where I've met women, man. Women chose on me, man. I met them, man, and like cut them pretty much on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the scenario had to be right. I had to meet her at the right place and all of that. There have been times, man, where I've been like in a neighborhood, man. I ain't even live in the neighborhood. Been in the neighborhood, man, running a track, cuz, or doing some pull-ups on a bar in a park, man. And a chick passed by, man. I mean, straight choosing, man. She may go around in one particular situation. She came around, man. I looked up, I saw her, man. You know what I'm saying? She was bad, but I was grinding, and I noticed that. You know how you feel somebody looking at you, you can just feel it, the energy. So I noticed, man. So I went back to working out, man, and I just felt somebody looking at me, man. I turned around, man, and she had stopped jogging and she was walking. She was walking backwards, man, just watching me. I said, okay, cool. So she came back around, and so I stopped, man. You know, of course, by the end, man, I had got me a serious pump, man. So I was sitting rocked up, man. You know, looking jacked up, man. And so she came over, man. You know what I'm saying? Chose right there, man. She told me where she lived, man. She said when I get through, man, I look like I'm thirsty. Come to a crib, man. You know what I'm saying? She'll give me some. I can't remember even what she had, man. Some type of green smoothie shit. But I fell through a crib, man, and before you know it, man, we were in the shower, man, and I beat out in the shower, man. You know what I'm saying? And which that was actually my first time, man, doing it in the shower, man. I mean, she was sweet petite little thing, man. So I was able to pick her up and pin her on the wall and shit. So, that was it. It wasn't a bad experience, man. It wasn't my favorite thing though, man. You know what I'm saying? That cut in the shower, man, it wasn't my favorite thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We ended up getting out of there, and going into a room, but like it was crunk though. It was crunk because it was new and it was just. But the thing is, I already knew. I already knew. When she invited me to a crib like that, I already knew. Like the energy was there, and that's why I say, man, focus on the energy, man. Focus on that energy, bro. I'm telling you, that energy. If you miss the energy, you'll miss out on a bunch of shit, bro. Oxyhon is in the building. What's good, bro? Nestle Snipes, the homie Nino Brown is in the building, man. What's good, bro? So let's get back into this thing, man. So I mean, as you can see, man, I mean, there's quite a few things you can do, man, and it's always best, man, just to keep it real with who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Always keep it real with yourself, man. Always present yourself the way you are. And now I tell you this too, man. Always, and this is tough for some men to do, man. But never give her a compliment where it's not due, and most times it's not due. Never give her a compliment where it's not due. It's the equivalent of, the husband dude, man, his wife will ask him, man, does this dress make her look fat? And he say, no, baby, you don't look fat in that dress. If I'm a husband, she asks me, do she look fat in that dress? I'm gonna say, Shawty, you look swollen in that joint. Don't wear that there. You need to lose a few pounds before you put that one on. But and that's, of course, that's after you've been with a woman for a while, you about tired of her anyway. So I'm thinking about being in a marriage. But in the beginning, man, when you meet a woman, man, you cannot be giving her, man, no crazy type of validation, man. And I know this is elementary. This is elementary. This shouldn't even have to be said. But a whole bunch of dudes give women validation. And let me tell you what women do with validation. Women turn around and figure out that validation is something that works for you. There one thing I can guarantee you. If you're a man who likes to validate women, then you like women to validate you as well. If you like validation, you like it across the board. That's how validation works. No man who doesn't care anything about what a woman thinks about him or says about him is going to make a habit of validating women with compliments and all of that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So she automatically knows that validating her gives you some validation, and she'll turn around and pile on to that validation and tell you you're such an amazing man. I don't know where have you been all my life. I'm so glad that God said I prayed for a man like you. Bitch ain't never prayed for a man in her life, but she'll tell you I prayed for a man like you, or my psychic told me, or my grandmother. I talked to my grandmother the other day and she told me that I was going to meet the man that I was supposed to marry and all that. Before you know it, you go from a man who ain't even think about marriage to a man who happy that some chick prayed for you and you the man is supposed to marry her. I'm telling you, man, the word game is so manipulative. And that's why we talk about the shaming words. The shaming words are just one type of wordplay. The validation words are just as positive and powerful for them as the shaming words are. You know what I'm saying? If you can overcome the shaming tactics, that's just half of the battle. Then you got to overcome the validation tactics. You got to overcome your propensity to care if a woman calls you good. You got to overcome your happiness and joy at a woman telling you you're a special kind of man, at a woman telling you she ain't never met nobody like you. So what? You already know she ain't never met nobody like you. You validated by her giving you a fact that you already know. When a chick tell me she ain't never met nobody like me, I said, you never will. I know you ain't never met nobody like me. Most times they don't even get a chance to tell me that. I said, man, you like, how do you even know that stuff? I said, Charlotte, let me tell you something. And this is exactly what I have recently told a woman. I said, Charlotte, let me tell you something. I don't know what you're doing with your life right now, what you've been doing with your life, but the Most High is obviously very pleased with you because I am one of his most valued men. I'm one of his most valuable possessions. And for him to put me in your presence right now, he must be well pleased with you. So don't mess that up because the good Lord giveth and the good Lord taketh away. This is how I talk to chicks, homie, because I value me. I value me, bro. And you have to value you the same way. Moise Pierre, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Moise said, peace, Alpha family. YouTube is getting crazy and flagging, brother. Support BoA. He's one of our best dropping heat. NYC love. I appreciate that, Moise Pierre. Man, the homies from the NY be deep up in this joint. I'm talking about deep. You know what I'm saying? Number love for my homies from from the NY, man. Moise P. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Big healthy super chat. I appreciate that, bro. So when you think about these things, man, and another thing, brothers, I say this all the time, but I hear men all the time not going about it. It has to be your way or no way, man. Like you can't compromise that because I am telling you, the moment you do, you give the woman control. You give her control in a scenario that she shouldn't control. Like it's okay to give her control in a scenario that benefits you, but giving her control of the relationship interaction does not benefit you. It never will benefit you. It is not something that you should be willing to compromise on. I'm not willing to compromise on it ever at any point. Doesn't matter who she is, doesn't matter what she brings to the table. What she does not bring to the table is the ability to control her interaction with me. Only thing she can control, man, is if she stays, if she goes. And a matter of fact, she can't even control if she stays. She can control if she goes. She can control if she don't want to deal with a pimp. That's all. Anything else, she can't control nothing, homie. She don't run nothing in but my way or no way, man, is the truth. And what that also leads to you have to have the three D's. You have to have the three D's. Disinterest, your disinterest in her, her diminished value to you, and the D. Those three things together will give you constant, consistent control. Always. Your disinterest in her, her diminished value to you, and the D. That's it, man. 3D. I view all women in 3D. That's it. That's how you do my well no way. That sums up my well no way. I say again, my disinterest in her, her diminished value to me, and the D. That's it, homie. Don't take nothing else. All the other stuff is just, that's just crazy. Chuck said, whoever talked the most get played the most, communicate by listening to information, apply the great wisdom. Never put yourself in a state. I know, always be sure. I don't know what the hell that means, Chuck. Read this again, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but your presence itself. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be in a position where your presence itself shows. You know what I'm saying? Like the focus on showing. Man, you know what, bro? To be honest with you, man, when I deal with women, man, I don't focus on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple. It don't even require no focus for real. And that's why, and I try not to get into the habit, man, of saying that it's so easy for me that it should be this easy for everybody, because everybody don't have the upbringing that I have. Everybody don't have the scars, the childhood emotional scars that put me in this emotional unavailable space, man. And that's my blessing. You know, it was a curse as a kid, man. I swear it was. But as an adult, it's a straight up blessing, bro. It's a straight up blessing to not have to worry about being emotionally caught up. Atlas 365 Atlas 365 247. I appreciate you what your homie said. BoA, a living legend with that speech to the brow. I appreciate that, bro. Nick Penn is in the building. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Homie say alpha's up. Disinterest, diminished value, and the defense. Clap. I gotta go check with the clap, clap. Defense on two. One, two, defense. Amari's perspective. I appreciate the super chat, bro. The homie Amari is in the building, man. Yo, man, appreciate y'all getting them likes up, bro. Real talk. So let's look at here, man. So let's keep it moving, man. This is the thing, man. You have to understand this. You cannot ever tolerate disrespect. You cannot ever tolerate disrespect. You simply cannot. And when I say tolerate it, I'm not saying that every little bit of, every little time she gets a chick get out of line, you just drop her. You can if you want to. But I believe in the art of reprimand. I believe in the art of reprimand. You see, there are certain things that an adult shouldn't do. I look at a woman like this. Let's say if me and Chuck chopping it up, me and Chuck Spencer chopping it up. Let's say me, Chuck, and Moise in a room together. We're in a room chilling. We chopping it up, spit number game, true facts. Whatever level of respect that those men show me, it's the level of respect that I demand from a woman as well. The problem is a woman don't know how to do that. That's masculine energy respect. That's man level respect. That's alpha level respect. She don't know that, but I'm still gonna demand it of her. And anytime she doesn't give it, I'm gonna reprimand her. I'm gonna tell her what she needs to do. I'm gonna make her do it, and I'm gonna give her consequences and repercussions for doing it, for not doing it that time, and if she don't do it in the future. So it's gonna be a constantly working thing. You know how they say the devil? I say this as well. A woman's idle mind is the devil's playground. I'm not gonna let her mind be idle. She gonna constantly have work to do if she want to be around me. It's gonna be a constant job, and I ain't talking about doing no cooking, cleaning, and all that. I'm talking about walking on eggshells. She gonna be walking on thin ice because everything she's ever been able to say to a man before, she can't say it to me. All the interactions she ever been to have with a man before, she can't have those interactions with me. I don't play those games, man. You cannot be accepting of disrespect. And another thing, see, when you find yourself in a situation where she'll make you feel comfortable for accepting her BS. So as opposed to you rewarding her for her actions, she'll reward you for accepting her BS. That's how you get to the point where sex is a reward that she gives you. Brain is a reward that she gives you. Positive interaction is a reward that she gives you. Dressing sexy is a reward that she gives you. Cooking becomes a reward that she gives you. All these different things become things that she rewards you with when they're supposed to be yours anyway. That's how you know you caught the hell up. If your woman is rewarding you with simple things like that, and you're viewing them as a reward, homie, you caught the hell up bad, homie. You caught up like a fly in a spider web, homie. No matter how much you struggle, you ain't gonna never get out. Yeah, no doubt, Chuck. No doubt. I got it. Once I chopped it, once I sent my message out, man, I got it. It automatically hit me what you were talking about. So yeah, we're on the same page with that, Chuck. Mr. Limber Chandler is in the building. What up, MLC? Mr. Limber Chandler is in the building, man. So, and this is another thing, man. You must make sure she shows you all of her skills and attributes. She must show you everything she has going for herself. I mean, she needs to be working hard to prove to you that she is worthy of your presence. You see, the energy you give a woman, when you're giving her positive alpha energy, because alpha energy can't be nothing but positive. Even when I reprimand a woman, it's positive. You know what I'm saying? It may take her some getting used to, but her response is always positive energy because she knows deep down inside that she needs that reprimand. You know what I'm saying? If listen, bro, two things a woman can tell me to make me run off. If she tell me that women are not like children, I'm gonna run off. She crazy if she say that. Women are exactly like children. If she tell me a man ain't got to control a woman don't need to be controlled, I'm gonna run off because she ain't got no sense. A woman does need to be controlled. Well, a woman ain't got to submit. They can be 50-50. I'm gonna run off because ain't no 50-50. A woman does have to submit. I listen, bro. I am not trying to convince no woman of what she's supposed to be. If I got to try to convince her of, I ain't convincing no woman of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't convincing her of nothing. I ain't in the job of trying to turn no woman into where I want her to be. I don't want her to be shit. I want her to be what she is. Never down I'm a kid's rule is in the building, man. So she must show everything she has, all of her skills and attributes. She ain't got nothing to hold back on. Like, ain't gonna be nothing new she can show me, man. The second month, I'm gonna know everything. But she got to do that. And let me tell you something else, man. This is another thing. Do not, and I repeat, do not deal with the Harvey Wallbanger. Who is the Harvey Wallbanger? The woman who is slammed into the wall. You can't deal with her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because her desperation will cause her to hold back on the things that she wants to do. All the negative energy she wants to bring, she will figure out how to hold back on that and act like she is what she is not. You cannot afford to deal with the Harvey Wallbanker, man. She will convince you that she is good to go. Once your ass get caught up, man, I feel for you, homie. I sympathize with you. She is not worth it. The Harvey Wallbanker is not worth it. She will never be worth it. She does not even want to be worth it. She just wants to convince you that she is. And these are the type of things where, you can't tell me what kind of prize are you getting from the Harvey Wallbanker? What kind of prize are you getting from her, man? She's got more miles on her than she'll ever have. You know what I'm saying? Than she's ever had. She's got more wear and tear on her mind than she's ever had. She's more emotionally unstable than she's ever been. She's more emotionally dependent than she's ever been. What the hell are you gonna do with that, man? Tell me what you're gonna do with that. The Harvey Wallbanger is not a good look for you, bro. If she is simply not a good look. And that's the reality of it. Now, another thing is, man, you cannot allow her to avoid accountability. You simply cannot. You have to hold a woman accountable for everything she does, man. You are not in a position to not hold her accountable. You have to make sure she understands what she's doing. You have to make sure you understand what she's doing. And you have to make sure she knows that you understand what she's doing. And you have to also let her know that it is on her to fix that thing. You are not a cleanup man. Because I'm telling you, man, there is no woman on the planet, even the woman that's the nicest, the sweetest, would not turn down your cleanup man offering. Offer to be the cleanup man. You know what I'm saying? Offer to make everything go the way it's supposed to go. Another thing, man, never let a woman quantify what being a man is to you. And I know some of these things are elementary as hell, but I am telling you, there are many men out here who are letting women quantify manhood to them. Man, there are cats out here that still listen to things that start with, if you were a real man, come on. Anytime a woman says you were a real man, you do this, I do the opposite. Even if I ain't already doing the opposite, I do the opposite. If a woman said a real man would do this, I do the opposite. If she said a real man would come pick me up from work, I let her stay stranded. You know what I'm saying? If she said a real man will be here when I get ready to cook his meal, man, she'll cook for nothing. I won't ever show up. If she said a real man defend this woman, I'll let somebody whoop her. Whatever she says a real man would do, I'm gonna do the opposite. Whatever it is. A real man will pay all the bills. I'm gonna pay half of them. I don't pay none of them. Shit. Anytime she says what a real man would do, man, I am not going to go for it. I don't care what a real man would do in a woman's mind. And this is the main thing, man. Society has these preconceived notions and these predetermined definitions about what your responsibility should be if you are with a woman. And you have to understand that your mind, your spirit is what guides you when it comes to dealing with every facet of life, but especially with women. You can rely on your own ideas, your own outlooks with women more than any other aspect of life. There are some other aspects of life where your own ideas are not the best. You need to consult with someone who knows better, consult with someone who has more experience. But when it comes to dealing with women, a lot of times, man, what you feel deep down inside, not that surface level. That surface level is the level that's most influenced by the beta male hyperbole that's perpetuated in this society. Dig deeper. Dig deeper into your inner man. Your inner man will tell you how you're supposed to deal with women. And if you've been living a beta male simp mangina life, all decisions that you think are hard or bad or just won't be fair, those are the best ones for you to make. Man, let me tell you something. I saw a story today, man, where I actually shared it on Facebook, man. That was this dude, man, young dude, truck driver. This dude say, man, he took his girlfriend back, took his baby mama back after she cheated on him. He was out on the road driving trucks. Say he came back, man, found out she was cheating on him. Stayed with her. She was still cheating with the same dude, man, and some more dudes. He stayed with her still. She told him that the last time he took her back, she said, now she ain't want to come back. She said she want to live on her own. She want her own space. So the dude says, okay, cool. He said, so I'll leave and you should stay here. He said, no, she said, no, I can't afford this. So he let her stay there while he paid all the bills. And she was getting picked up from in front of the crib by dudes and everything. And then he finally got fed up and grabbed one of his balls. He ain't grabbed the other one. Then he said, so he started talking to another chick, but he said he wouldn't even answer the phone when the chick called if his baby mom was right there. The same baby mama that been cheating on him for all that time and got dude picking her up in front of the house. He won't even answer the phone when his girl called because he's sitting because she's sitting right there. And then when he finally got fed up, the last straw, she finally found out he was talking to the other girl. He left and went somewhere, came back, man. You know, and like I said, he was a young dude, man. So the dude had boxes of J's, man, had boxes of red bottoms, man, Gucci belts and everything, man. Man, she had spray painted all the dude's shoes, man. To cut a big hole in his mattress, man, like with a blade. Then left the butcher knife on the table, man. Then when he got there, the twin girls, who is babies, the twin girls was there by themselves, man. And this chick done ran off and left, man, that she tore all this stuff up. Now you tell me how a beta male simp man Johnny get caught up in a situation like that, man, where he dealing with that type of shit. How do you deal with that type of stuff? Man, you a punk. If a woman, man, let me tell you something. If you got a woman and she dip out and tip out and you know about it and you take her back, man, you less than a beta male simp man Johnny. You a beta something else simp man Johnny, because you ain't even a male, homie. And I was like, man, and the crazy thing is, this fool made the video himself. He had somebody recording it, man. He made the video himself. I said, man, these dudes out here is nuts, man. I couldn't believe it, bro. But that's the type of thing these dudes be out here doing, man. I feel like, homie, man, you like this right here. You dealing with this type of stuff, man, and you feel happy about it. The dude, when he wasn't pissed or nothing, man, he was like, I buy more of this stuff. I buy more of this stuff, and blah blah blah. I still, listen. And then he said, man, now that she gone, like he still gonna pay half of her rent, homie. He gonna pay half of her rent. Like she still go to work right now in his car. Like she drive his car to work. She go on dates and everything in his car, homie. He pay half of her rent. and still do everything for the girls. Man, this dude is a beta male simp mangina, homie. I don't even know how you get caught up in that, man. J Rock, what up, homie? No doubt, bro. I appreciate you being in the joint, man. But these are the type of things that these dudes are doing out here, man. These type of things they're going through out here. You know, it's crazy out here, man. And so it's kind of like now you put that dude in the same position as Pippen. The hard decision. And let me tell you, bro, I can't tell you how many beta male simp manginas have come in the comments of that Scottie Pippen video and said they understand why Scottie why Scottie took her back. He wanted to keep his wife. He wanted to keep his wife. He wanted to keep his family, which is a noble concept, but that's the beta male mindset. The beta male thinks with his feelings. You see, that's his feelings. Oh, I love my family. I don't want to lose my family. The point is, when the woman tipped out, the shit was already over, homie. It wasn't no keeping your family at that point. You just made yourself look like a fool. You wasn't gonna keep her. She was gonna leave you regardless when you took her back. She literally was hoping your ass didn't take her back. But then she realized that in that prenup, she had to get that prenup we work. She had to make sure she got some money out you when she left you. The same thing with this dude. How many times you think he told himself, man, I need you to leave her alone, man? He can't, man. That boy caught up, man. He a beta male simp, man. Johnny caught up so bad, man. I feel sorry for the boy, man. Then I stopped feeling sorry for him like 30 seconds after he started talking. It's crazy, man. I'm talking about, I couldn't believe that this dude was going through this, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Like you, man, look, you talking about somebody denying that? Man, if that chick had came out and said that about me, man, I'd have been 100% denying. I'd have been pissed on camera. Even though in my mind, I've been saying, damn, man, she told everybody. But I'd have been like, man, you know I ain't did nothing like that. How beta that sound? You know what would happen, man? That chick would have sprayed all my shoes up. You know how to went in. Why my boxes of shoes in the closet back there with spray on them. But I wasn't gonna, I damn sure ain't gonna come on here and fess up to it, man. Walter Robinson is in the building. What's good, bro? Yeah, it's 95.5, Chuck, no doubt. It's 95.5, man. It's crazy out here, man, that the majority of men out here are beta male simp anginas, man. And a lot of them, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man, that's why I don't even claim red pill no more, man. I don't claim red pill. Because I see some betas talking about they red pill. And I see other dudes who say they red pill still like, treating them betas like they red pill. Man, you can't be no beta male simp mangina, man, talking about you red pill. Let me tell you something, homie. I don't take pills. I don't take the red pill. I don't take the blue pill. I don't take the purple pill. I don't take the white pill. Nigga, I don't take a multivitamin. You know what I'm saying? I don't take pills. I'm the doctor. I give pills. So I prescribe red pills. I don't take them. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't even, I try not to align myself with any particular ideology because anybody can be any of them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be red pill. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can be blue pill as hell, man. Wake up the next day, man, and say they red pill. You know what I'm saying? They can be red pill, man. They can be out here thirsty, man, chasing chicks and validating chicks and doing all these crazy things, man, and then say they're red pill. I'd be like, man, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So man, I'm alpha. That's what I am, man. I'm alpha. Period. And I'm to the point now, man, where I don't even care. Like, I used to think when dudes say, man, I ain't no alphas, man. Ain't no alpha, or dudes come in the comment and say, man, I ain't with all that alpha and beta talk, man. I just block them. Let me tell you something. MLC, if you still in here, brother, let me tell you something. That block game thing you were telling me about, man, I am having fun blocking cats, bro. Like literally, in the past 2 or 3 days, man, I probably blocked like 75 cats, man. I'm to the point, man, where if your comment is beta, I'm blocking you. You know what I'm saying? If your comment is weak, I'm blocking you. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I'm blocking everything beta, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. So all these comments I was telling you about what these dudes saying, man, I understand Scotty, man. He want his woman. Man, how you gonna diss Scotty, man? Blah blah. I blocked him. You know what I'm saying? All them comments said something like that, man. I blocked them all. My block game is, boy, I'm telling you. Might well put me on the offensive line, man. Let me block. Let me put me on the Dallas Cowboy offensive line. Let me block for Zeke, man. That's how cold my block game is, man. Mr. Juice is in the building. What up, Juice? Jonathan A is in the building. What up, J.A.? So, and this is the thing, man. And this is what this dude is. He represents the beta male simp mangina who has made it his mission to be a chick's secret service agent, risking life and limb to honor the protector identity. Like he gonna protect her. He gonna provide for her regardless. He's so caught up in being a protector and provider that he won't protect and provide for himself. He'll protect and provide for her even to even to a fault, man. Man, you already, if she going out on dates and meeting dudes in your whip, you already know at her own career, man, she got dudes that probably do live with her, and you finna pay half the rent as a dude living with her? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Listen, I told my son mom a long time ago. I said, everything's gravy. Everything's gravy. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had the time or something like that, man, then I mean, every blue moon is okay for you to, maybe ask me to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck. Seven's got I mean, this is when I was living close. Like now, it ain't really it ain't not no it ain't calling me for nothing that don't have nothing to do with my son. Like whether she got somebody or not. But at the very point, man, at the very point where a dude start coming around, man, I'm not finna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I am not finna do nothing. It, period. You man, listen, I don't care what happened. It can be a rattlesnake in the garage. Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I roll, man. That's just how I roll. I am not. Very few women deserve to have me. No woman deserves to have me and another man in no kind of way. That's how come I don't go for the. That's the reason I don't go for the whole male friend thing. Even if the male friends, even if we're talking something that could possibly be strictly platonic, no woman deserves to have me and another man in no kind of way. I don't go for that. Let me tell you something, man. If I had a chick and she was on here and she was in the joint, man, man, how your chick gonna be supporting somebody else? You know what I'm saying? How your chick gonna be doing anything for anybody? Let's say if you're a basketball player, you think Steph gonna be cool with Aisha Curry, man, wearing a LeBron James jersey? You know what I'm saying? Even if she tried it, do you think it'll go over well? You think if Savannah threw on a Kevin Durant jersey, man, Golden State jersey, how cool you think LeBron gonna be with that, man? You know what I'm saying? If Floyd Mayweather, one of his chicks, come over, man. And notice I didn't say his wife, I said one of his chicks. If one of his chicks come over, man, and got on a freaking a Manny Pacquiao hat, how you think that's gonna go over, man? I feel like these dudes are too busy trying to make sure that they stick to a specific identity that they'll kill themselves. They'll destroy their own minds. They'll destroy their own energy to try to please some chick. And I'm telling you, man, it's crazy to me, man. I don't understand it, bro. Just to be honest with you, I don't understand it. So, it is what it is, man. I just feel like these dudes out here are very adamant about making sure that women are pleased with them, that women are uh, feel like they have value when they come around. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if the woman has you focusing on what value you can bring to her, you damn sure ain't focusing on what value she can bring to you. So the whole thing, I tell a chick like this: wait a minute, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. If you concerned about you and I'm concerned about you, who the hell concerned about me? So let me tell you what's gonna happen. The main thing that you have to understand is that pleasing me is your goal. Well, who gonna please me? You're gonna please you by pleasing me. If anything pleases you other than pleasing me, you ain't the woman I want around me, shawty. That's just the reality of it. I don't want a woman around me, man, where she needs some other form of pleasure besides pleasing me. That should be all the pleasure she needs. You know what I'm saying? How good your ass want to feel. That should be more pleasure than you can handle for the most part. I ain't got no time for these things, man. I ain't got no time for them, man. So, I just believe, man, that, you just got a lot of, you got a lot of crazy things around here, man. Let me find my what you call it, man. I'm gonna look that up right now, homie. Ja Field. Let me check that right now, homie. Man, people still come and ask me, man, about that damn Jada Black thing, man. Ja Field, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the PayPal donation, bro. Real talk. Appreciate it. So, man, I appreciate all the homies, man, that been supporting, man, on the other platforms, man. The PayPal, man, the Patreon, man. You know what I'm saying? Patreon membership starting to get up, man. And you know what, man? There's always a chick come and ask me, man, what happened with that with that Jada Black thing, man. Like they just come out the blue, man. Like that's old as hell, man. Just come, may I ask what happened? I just ignore them. You know what I'm saying? They're always looking for some messy shit, man. And a couple of dudes, man, be coming. A couple of the homies in the alpha sphere have asked multiple times in the comment, who's the YouTuber? Who's the YouTuber? I never use the name, like in the titles or nothing like that. Who's the YouTuber? Yeah, nigga asked my mouth 4, 5 times, man. I forgot who it was, man. I said, if I remember, I come across comment again, I'm gonna block him. I ain't got no time for no beta male energy, man. You sound like you trying to gossip or something, man. So, I say, man, I look at it, man, and I say, when when the opportunity comes to prove your masculinity, when the opportunity comes to prove whether you are truly red pill, as they say, when the opportunity comes to prove if you are alpha, the majority of men will fail because their emotional propensities to act like females will rise to the surface. And those propensities govern you. There's no force within a person more powerful than those emotional tendencies. That's why women can't get out of their own way emotionally. Their emotions will always govern them because they're emotionally available to a fault. They're emotionally available to everything. They're emotionally available to TV shows. They're emotionally available to movies. Man, let me tell you something. And this is how I learned to control myself emotionally. This is how I turn to control. This is how I learned to control my emotions. I learned to control my emotions as a youngster. But of course, I went through some things, man, with my mom or whatever. But when I really learned how to control, I knew how to control them with women. At that point, that was developing that. But what I really learned how to control, man, is watching movies. If you can watch a tearjerker movie and not feel anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't like my emotions to be manipulated by movies. Even movies with happy endings, I don't like my emotions being manipulated by movies. So I watched movies and figured out how to master my emotions and keep them out of touch of those movies. If you can be emotionally unavailable to a movie, because trust me, there were hundreds of millions of dollars spent sometime to evoke an emotion out of you with a scene from a movie, with a storyline from a movie. Once I detached myself emotionally enough where those movies couldn't move me, I got to the point where all I watched is comedies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even get nothing out of the other movies now, man. All I watch is comedies. If it ain't something that just slapstick, and I ain't talking about storyline comedy, I'm talking about slapstick comedy, just shit that ain't really got no real plot. It's just funny. You know what I'm saying? So York Sprilla says beta the alpha, the goal for us manginas. J Rock, no doubt, man, no doubt. It's yeah, it's crazy how those movies, man, affect the brain. I'm telling you, man, those movies will put you. A movie can take you on such an emotional roller coaster, and what that does is take you out of control of your emotions by manipulating them with outside factors. Man, I guard my emotions, man. I put them off somewhere, man, where can't nobody access them, and I don't want nobody to access them. I'm not gonna let nobody access them. You know what I'm saying? My son don't even access them. They're off limits. Walter Robinson, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Walter Robinson said, I can't be about her unless she being about me. That's it, bro. That's it. And we ain't talking about no, I show her, then she see what I'm gonna do, then she do it. No, man, she gotta earn that. She gotta earn everything, man. Man, listen, when a woman fish for compliments from me, she gotta earn it. When a woman wanna know, if I like her, she gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying? She gotta earn every single thing I give. Nothing I have is worthless. So how can I give her something for free? Nothing I have is worthless. My man, listen, the D is not worthless. So her giving me her body in exchange for mine, I'm coming up short because what she gives me, I can get anywhere. What I give her, she can't get anywhere because I gonna hit her with the savage pack. A lot of these boys out here ain't hitting them with no savage pack. Some of them that want to hit them with a savage pack can't because they got to worry about premature ejaculation, so they can't hit them with the savage pack. Me, I'm savage pack all day. So what she's giving me is just a woman who responds to my energy. And I said this on the video earlier, man, when I was talking about the things a woman does for you. The love video, that I love you, the biggest lie women tell. I'm going to expound on that a little bit more here right now because it was kind of at the end of the video. So if you ain't listen to it at least until the 10 or 11 minute point, you ain't even hear this. When a woman gives you something, she don't deserve no accolades for giving you something. If a woman submits to you, she don't deserve no accolades for that. If a woman does things for you that she's never done for another man, she don't deserve no accolades for that. She ain't doing it because she wants to. She ain't doing it because she woke up one day and said, I'm gonna find me a man to do these things for. She doing those things because your energy invoked those responses from her. She doing those things because you make her feel like you're the man to do those things for. It is you. It is your energy manipulating her to do those things. Has nothing to do with her. And that is the main thing you remember to keep from getting caught up. No, nothing I've said tonight is more valuable than this one thing. Everything she does, no matter how good it is, you deserve it. She does not get any props. She does not get any accolades. She does not get a damn reward or an award for doing these things. She is simply doing what your energy is forcing her to do. So you deserve the accolades for being the type of man that will evoke this response from a woman. If you're the type of man that a woman will willingly submit to, you should give yourself the props because she's been with men all her damn life and she ain't never submitted nobody. If the woman can't cook, but she go take cooking classes to cook for you, she don't get no props for taking no cooking classes. She going to get cooking class so she can do something that the energy tells her you deserve. Your energy makes her do that. If that wasn't the case, she been doing all this for every nigga she ever been with. That's the reality of it, man. So whatever a woman gives me, whatever she does for me, whatever she says to me, however she feels for me, I don't put her on no pedestal for that. I don't say, hey man, she's an amazing woman. Because every woman does the same thing. Let me tell you, boy, a woman does not want to hear this. When she feel like she doing all these great things for you, man, she be like, well, I do this for you, and you ain't never met a woman like me who does these things. I tell her, on the contrary, my dear, I've never met a woman who doesn't do these things. So the things that you're doing, although they're wonderful things, these are things that I require. You wouldn't be around me if you weren't doing these things, my dear. So, before you begin to toot your horn and tell yourself that you have done something so amazing that I should be very well pleased and appreciative of these things, although they are nice, they're nothing that I haven't had done before. Actually, I've always had them done. So I'm quite used to them, my dear. Boy, let me tell you something. She don't want to hear that, homie. She don't want to hear that, bro. Oh man, that's the worst thing you can tell a woman. That all these great things she been doing for you that she ain't never did for nobody else. But when she says that, she's like, you can tell the look on her face, man. She looks like you just let all the cells, all the air out of her cells, man. You just pop her water balloon, man. Water everywhere. But then I tell her, but don't worry about it though. Like those women had never done it before either. So you're not by yourself. I'm not saying that, those women, had I'm saying you're in the same boat with them. Like none of you had done these things before. You're doing for me because I'm me, not because you're you. You could be somebody else and you still do these things because I'm me. And I just keep it 100 with them, man. Boy, let me tell you something. Once you realize, once you realize who you are as a man and what you represent, once you realize your value, man, your true value, not your stuff value, not your stuff confidence, your self confidence. I did a stream on that once, man. I took it down, man. Cause I want to retouch on it, man. And with the new mic, everything sounds a whole lot better with the new mic, man. So, um, man, I'm telling you, man, like your self confidence, once you really have true self confidence, bro, you realize that stuff ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I've had women choose on me that I never even met in person before. Never even met in person before. And meet them in person, man, and they are like they can barely even keep from passing out, man. Like they're finally in the presence of the boy, and they feel like they're about to die, man. Like they done died and gone to heaven, man. They be literally, man. They can't even keep a straight face, man. They be all smiles the entire time they're around me, man. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with me. I wake up, man. Bitch sitting up watching me sleep and shit. I'd be like, what kind of creepy shit is she on, man? I don't want to wake up and see your eyes looking at me with that goddamn silly grin on your face, shouty. Now I don't say that to her, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, shouty caught up for real. Like, wait, look at that nigga sleep, man. But that's just how it is, man. It's the energy is amazing, man. And any man out here that's experiencing that energy and how it makes women behave, man, is living quite a life when it comes to his interaction with women, man. Real talk. So uh Ibrahim Zachmat is in the building. What's good, bro? It's morning in Algeria. The homies in Algeria, man. What's good, brother? Yeah, you know what, Chuck? That's I've heard that too, man. I've heard that too, man. Yeah, I've heard that, man. And the thing is, bro, I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. The problem with the majority of these chicks out here, man, is when they come across the alpha energy, they come across the alpha energy and they want it. They want it. But the beta male simp mangina, the offer of him taking care of her, being a beta male provider, then letting her be in control of everything, it's just too much for the average woman to resist. No matter how much she wants the alpha energy in her life every day, the easy way out is to be with the beta male simp mangina. And the majority of these women cannot resist the urge to take that easy way out. And I can't even knock them because if there's a man that's going to provide everything and still let you be in control, it's one thing if a woman is taking care of you and she's trying to wrangle control, you got to battle for control. But if your ass paying everything, man, and you still let the woman control, I wouldn't even expect the woman to pass on that, bro. I really wouldn't. I can't expect the woman to pass on that, man. I really can't, bro. So, I think about it, man. I'm like, yeah, yeah, Limber, man. I hate that joint, man. Like, yeah, that stare is straight creepy, man. She had this goofball look on her face, man. I'd be like, man, I'd be wondering what the hell she was thinking, man. Was she? I ain't lying, man. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that's gonna, just blow my high and then like that, man. When I say my high, man, I mean my natural high. It ain't nothing that's gonna blow my natural high, but I don't like it, man. It's weird. It's weird. So, I look at these things, man, and I say, you know, I just look at life from my own perspective, man. I march to the beat of my own drum, and man, depending on what beat I play, sometimes I dance to it too. But it's always the beat of my own drum, man. I do things my own way. Most times it's in a way that people don't agree with or people can't identify with, but I do. I agree with it and identify with it, man. So I just do things my way. And one of my main ways is to I just don't place any value on a woman, anything more outside of what value she brings to me. Like if there's something in her life that doesn't bring value to me, I don't value it. If there's something about her that doesn't bring value to me, I don't value it. You know what I'm saying? To be perfectly honest with you, man, the only reason that, well, the main reason is like those are the women who choose on me, man. Like the college girls are the ones that choose on me, man. For some reason, that's just how it is. But for real, man, I like college girls because I know that, and when I say college girls, I mean girls that's grinding, like girls that's been in college. Now, see, like undergrad chicks, if a chick in undergrad, man, I don't deal with them. Most chicks wild out in undergrad. But the chicks who didn't wild out in undergrad are the chicks who go straight to their master's program straight out of undergrad. You find me a chick that went straight to her master's program straight out of undergrad, she was grinding in school. I ain't saying she was in there innocent, but she wasn't no party animal out there partying a while, not like that. Like she was grinding in school. And then you had these other chicks who wait till they like 30, man. Then they go back and try to get their masters at 30. Those chicks were party animals. They was in there getting it in. Any chick I've ever met, man, who tried to go back and get her masters at 30, 29, 30, somewhere like that, she partying her ass off in undergrad, man. And she just, when she got through with undergrad, she wanted to party for a while. She was like, she wanted to party without having to get up and go to class in the morning. So I look at these situations, man, and so I like the chick with the master's degrees, man, the PhDs, man, who's just been going straight through school their whole life. They ain't had a whole lot of time doing no partying and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? They're more likely to have, a boyfriend and a boyfriend all the way through undergrad, and then another boyfriend through masters, or a couple of boyfriends through undergrad, a boyfriend through masters, and another boyfriend through. They just don't have as many miles on them because it's tough once you get into that master's program, man. It's tough. If your ass got to work a full time job and try to get a master's degree, that shit is tough. You got to work a full time job and working a full time job getting a PhD is damn near impossible. So if you know a woman who did that, man, she ain't really had a whole bunch of time to be out there wilding out, not during that process anyway. So I prefer those chicks, man, because what I've learned is they just have a tendency to have, fewer different sexual partners, man. That's my experience. Someone else's experience may be different. Yeah, no doubt, Limbo. We would be wondering how long she be sitting there watching, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Nutso 357, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, the red flags, man. That beta male energy, man, the red flags, man. Yeah, you know what, Chuck? I guess it depends on where they go to school too, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on where they go to school too. I mean, there are some factors in it, but that's just my experience, man. That's my experience. So it could very well be subjective, man. It could. Because like I said, man, there are some chicks who don't have neither one of those, man. They probably got lower mileage than those chicks who do. But then, in my situations, man, those chicks tend to have, you know what? They tend to have the allure of not having as many partners. You know what I'm saying? They still have some things, man, that I have to show them. You know what I'm saying? I can still show them some things. So that's why I say that, man. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Because the thing is, man, a woman to say she loves you, man, and hasn't proven anything, hasn't done one thing, but she'll say it. She'll say it because words come easy to women, man. All they do is talk. All they want to do is talk. Words come easy to women, man. Like shit, man. That's why that's it's so easy for them to lie to you, and they do it so effectively because lies are just words. Lies are just words, and then they're already the masters of emotion. So a woman can tell you she loves you and put some extra sauce on it, man. You'd be like, man, damn, man, I think Shawty love me for real. And in her mind, she be saying, I think I got him to believe at that time. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say something simple to a chick and she can act like her feelings are hurt, man, and say, you always talking to me crazy and blah, blah, blah. Make you and sound like she crying, man. Sound like she really sad. And then you realize, wait a minute. I just told her, man, wait a minute. What did I just tell her? I just told her the food she cooked was good. How the hell she sad about? I'm telling you, bro, they'll turn it on you, man. So I stay out of those environments with them, man. I stay out of those elements. I keep them working. I keep them focused on pleasing me, and I always make sure they know that the very moment they stop pleasing me, I'm gonna drop them. That's what I do, man. And the thing is, and I know some beta male simp man China somewhere gonna hear this and be like, well, all some women don't care if you drop them. Some women don't care. They already got other options. Well, I don't want those kind of women. I don't deal with the kind of women who don't care if I drop them. That shit is simple. A woman who chooses on you cares if you drop her. I mean, once you lock her into the team, she cares, man. She chose on you because she wanted you. So once you lock her in, man, don't you think she gonna want you even more? Cass killed me saying that. Well, man, not every woman is gonna want to do that. Okay, but not every woman is. But I don't deal with them type of women who don't, man. Some women eat pork. You right, but I don't deal with women who eat pork, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it, man. You can these. I mean, Cass always trying to man come with some type of negative energy about something, man. And I just really just be looking at them, man. Like, man, these dudes here, man. I don't know what to say about them. I don't know what to say about them. Let me see what the cat here said. What? I don't know what that do. That talking about, man. I know him. Abraham Zach, man. I just don't know what he's talking about. He talking about, is it possible? Talking about the death of 2 days ago. Stan Lee's creative, man. What that cat talking about? Tony Washington's in the building. What's good, bro? Oh man, Chuck say, man, he discovered she was slang. she was slanging. She was slanging on the C list, man. Nah, Chuck said it ain't so, man. Said it ain't so. But man, I had all kind of things, man. I had a chick tell me she was in love with me, man. Why? She had a dude who told me she was in love with me, but she said she was in love with me, but she still loved him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't listen to words like love, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't even listen to those words, man. Had chick tell me, well, I know me, because man, listen, I don't hold no punches. I don't pull no punches on what I tell chicks, man. Chick say she love me. I say, man, women don't love me. You don't know nothing about no love. I think you just lust me a lot. You like me and you lust me and you put them together, you think you got love. I know if I love somebody or not. No, you don't. But if you think you do, shout to go ahead, live your best life. Do your thing. It's one of those things, man, where they have to understand, man, that and then that's another thing, man. Jamar Toomer is in the building. What's good, bro? No doubt, bro. I appreciate that, man. All right, well, check on if he when he come back on, man, go on block that dude, man. I know him from he been in my comments, man. But that stuff he was talking right there, man, about the dude, man, and then calling me his friend and all that, man. I don't like people use that term right there, man. If I don't know you personally, I don't know about that term right there, man. It was kind of weird, man. But I know what he's talking about, man. The dude, The dude who, I think it was it Marvel, the dude who created the comic, man. He just passed away, man. But this ain't the place to talk about that. Don't block him though, man. I know him. He been supporting me for a minute. He been supporting me for a minute. So anyway, homies, I want to come in here and chop it up, man, about that topic right there, man. I think it was a cool topic, and I just wanted to touch on it for a minute. Didn't want to stay in here, man, and hold y'all in here too long, man. Yeah, oh man, I'm glad you talked about that, Chuck. Look at him, man. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. And let me tell y'all this, man. This crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yeah, this gonna give y'all a good story, man, to laugh about, man. We gotta get out of here, man. So I had this chick, man, and she was a flight attendant, right? And so of course, as a flight attendant, man, she used to be able to get a flight to me wherever I was. Like she can just, just catch a flight. Didn't have to pay. If they got a she catch a flight, man, she figure out where there's a seat available on a flight where somebody didn't show or something like that, man. Or she catch a flight, man, where she can catch a shift and work the flight or however. She used to just fly to wherever I was, man, right? Bad chick too, man. She was bad. Hella bad. Talking about, her body was bad, but like face wise, man, like I think I literally could say, man, that she had one of the coldest faces, man, that I had on my team. Like she was bad. So anyway, man, she used to fall through on me, man, and just fall through, man. And, we kicking, man. She come through, man, cook up some shit. Just take care of the house, man. Like whenever chick visit me, man, she be like wifey when she there. So if a chick come and stay for the weekend, man, I have a wife for the weekend. So, I've had the girlfriend experience, man, but I prefer the wife experience. You know what I'm saying? They come in, man, and just be wifey while they're there. So I've had a chick come chill me for a year, not a year, a week. Had a chick come chill me for a week, man. That's the longest I ever had a chick come through, man. I mean, she was wifey for a week, man. And to be honest with you, it wasn't a bad experience, man. You know what I'm saying? When it was time for her to go, I about 50-50 ready for her to go and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had got tired of spending, just having her, not necessarily having her around, but yeah, having her around. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so this chick came through, man, and man, she used to come through, man. I used to knock her down anywhere, like wherever we were, man. Like we go in the bathroom in the restaurant, man. It'd be nighttime, man. We pull up somewhere, man, at a park or something, man. I've been over the hood, man. Just whatever I want to do, man. Just girl style, man. So man, she hit me up one time, man, and what I'm saying, asked me could she come through and whatever, man. I was like, yeah, that's cool, Shawty. Just let me know when you'll be touching down, man. So she touched down, man. So I went to school from the airport, man, and so she said, now did I scoop at that time? Yeah, I think I did. So I scooped her, man, and on the way back to the crib, man, she said, man, that she wanted to try some new stuff, man, some new sexual stuff, right? So I'm like, shit, I can't think of nothing new. I thought you were talking about whips and chains or something like that, man, because we're pretty much getting it in, and I can't really think of nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, she messed around, man, told me, man, that, man, she want me, man, to eat her groceries, homie. Bro, she literally told me, man, that she want me to eat her groceries, homie. Man, shot it, all you heard was, man, I looked at her. I said, "Wait a minute. You mean I know your ass mean like you finna go to the grocery store and buy some stuff, right? Like you finna go to the grocery store and buy something to cook that you ain't cooked for me yet." Said, "No, you know what I'm talking about, man." Shawty told me, man, that she felt that she wanted, man, her booty ate, cuz homie, I ain't even say nothing, bro. I cranked the car back up. I just kept going. She thought everything was great, man. She was just over there talking. So I just figured, since anything that you ask me to do, I do it. And I figured blah 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 blah. And we were talking, man. She would talk. She was talking so much she didn't know I had got off the exit, man, and turned back around and started going back the other way. So we riding, man. She talking. Literally, she didn't know until we pulled in the entrance to the airport that we was back at the airport. She was saying, What happened? You left something?" I said, "Nah, I'm bringing something back." She said, "What?" I said, "Yo ass." Man, I went back up there, man. She said, "Well, I ain't even got no flight set up. My flight don't leave." I said, "Shot it. I'm gonna say that one time only. Get your ass out my whip." And she was, "Well, you have to, low down, blah 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 blah." I ain't say nothing because I already knew that was the last time she was gonna talk to me. And when she got out, man, she was still talking. I just pulled off, bro. I ain't talked to her since. Blocked her on everything. I ain't talked to her since. And I was like, man, these chicks crazy, man. Like, you know what, bro? I wasn't offended. I wasn't even offended that she said that. I wasn't even offended that she said it per se. I was offended that she had the audacity to say that shit to me. That she had the unmitigated gall. She didn't even sound nervous about it, man. I understand she probably had thought about it and built up her courage, but still, man, the fact that she would have the audacity to say that to me, man, like, then try to frame it like, well, since I do anything you ask me to do, you should. I think that's the part that got me. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to, and I probably could have. I ain't lying. I was savage, man. You know what I'm saying? At that point, man, I was just. Sometimes I'm savage, sometimes I'm not, man. Sometimes I'm just hardcore. But I was savage. She called me on one of my savage days, man. And literally, bro, I ain't say nothing to her, man, until we got back to that. Once I said, you might be talking about going to the grocery store again. When she told me she was talking about, bro, I ain't say nothing to her, man, until we got to that point. When she asked me, man, what are we doing back here? You forgot something? No, I said, no, I'm bringing something back. I ain't say nothing to her the whole ride, man. I was just listening to her talk, man, how she was, and her friend and told her, man, and blah, 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 whoop de whoop. I was like, man, these chicks crazy. So that was I don't know why I thought about that, man. While we in here chopping overnight, I thought about that, man. I was like, man, let me tell you. And see, that's the type of thing I do, man. Now, Beta Man, some man, John would have been like, man, he'd been trying to, and he probably would have played it off, and he probably would just brushed it off, but he would still took her on to the crib, man. I felt disrespected. I don't take disrespect, man. I don't take disrespect, man. So I said, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop her because she would go. Man, this chick told me that, man, listen, bro. And she said, listen, when she said it in a way like I should have been excited about it too. It's like, man, this hoe done lost her mind, cuz she crazy. So, but that was it, man. That was it, homie. Like, man, dude, crazy, man. So anyway, let me see. I see the homie AGT is in the building. What up, homie? Yeah, yeah, that's real. That's real, Chuck. It be something about them chicks, man. It be something about them chicks. So I was like, man, I couldn't. Man, even when I think about it, bro, man, I still feel offended, man. Like, what made her think, man, she could even come tell me that, bro? Man, let me tell you something, bro. And this is real talk. It's beta as hell to put your face in a woman's butt. It's beta, homie. Ain't nothing you can tell me. Not only is it beta, it's degrading, homie. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's turds up in there, homie. What in the hell? That's the waste your body can't use, homie. Do you know what comes out of there? Boy, it's crazy out here, man. I don't even understand the logic in that, homie. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, there's boo boo up in there, homie. I don't even understand the logic in that, bro. Like I ain't never seen no chick so bad, man. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I never. Josh, I've been Israel. Yeah. No doubt, bro. Man, I still feel offended, man. Just thinking about it now, man, got me. But I never talked to her again, bro. Ever. When I say ever, never. That just put me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But chicks crazy like that though, man. You know what I'm saying? Chicks crazy like that. Like if you let them If you let them value, and I'm gonna tell you what happens, man. Probably in her job, man, she was always all over the place. And like I said, man, she was bad, man. So she was probably getting all type of attention. I know she was getting all type of attention. Like she was one of those type of chicks, man, where if you walk in somewhere with her, man, I used to let her walk up in front of me, man. So I could just see how dudes jake at her, man, and they be trying to talk to her, man, and grab her hand and all that, man, and trying to slow her down and all that, man. Then I just walk up to her, man, and grab her, man, and turn around to him, man, and grab, man, grab a handful of ass, man, and say something soft to her, man, and say something in her ear, man, and she just start giggling like a schoolgirl, like she does, man. And then the dudes be looking like, damn, how that nigga pull that off? Just playing mind game with beta males. You know what I'm saying? I play mind game with beta males all the time, man. Nah, bro. Your Esperilla, man, I ain't finna build nobody up, man. Because you can't build a woman up to an alpha level. You can bring her up to your alpha level. But nah, man, you can't build a man up. You can't, you can't, a man that's beta, you can't build him up to alpha, man. A man have to build himself up to alpha. That's the thing that people don't understand. You can't build a man up to alpha. You can only give him the energy and information that it takes to build himself up. Every man has to make a concentrated effort to build himself up to being a masculine man, being an alpha man. Every man has to open his mouth and pop his own damn red pills. That's I mean, you can't lead a man to be beta. You can't make a man beta. You can't force a man to be beta. You can't build a man up to, I mean alpha. You can't build a man up to be alpha. He has to look at the alpha information and say, I'll take some of that for myself, if you don't mind. You just simply can't do it. They no doubt, Limber. No doubt about that, man. The beta male rejects, eat the reject. That's it, bro. That's it. Like when you think about the concept of what that is, man, it's just foul, bro. Like it's just foul. I don't even understand how dudes wrap their mind around that as something to do, man. You might well eat a bowl of chitlins, man. Daniel J77 is in the building. Shalom, bro. So I just feel like, man, you just have to let these things go, man. Yeah, that's it, man. What you see is what you get. Say it again, Chuck. A person will always convert to who they are. See, that's the difference in you can take a group of 100 men and expose them all to the same alpha energy, the same information, the same methods of recovering their true identity. And about half of those men in that room are going to leave from there and still be beta. Not because they didn't get the information, but because they're beta by nature. Like if you're beta by nature, you're always going to be beta. But what you can do is take alpha information, apply it to your life. So just because you beta, don't mean you have to be a beta male simp mangina. You can just be a beta male by nature. And you can live a pretty satisfying life as a beta male. It's just you can't deal with women like an alpha can. So the dudes who be saying, man, they don't deal with women, man, I really don't knock them. But when you say you're gonna go monk, that's confusing to me. I don't understand that concept. But men who don't really deal with women like that for real, I understand that you can't take the chance of having a beautiful woman around you, spending quality time, because the beta male in you is gonna rear his head and you're gonna get caught up. The beta male cannot view a chick without having that expectation of a relationship. So, you know, I mean, how you handle things in life, you can always make adjustments. But just because you don't live a beta life, don't mean you're not a beta male. But the beta male would never live an alpha life. Because even if the circumstances are the same for the beta male, living an alpha life is a mental thing, it's a spiritual thing. It's the fact that even though we're in the same situation, the situation is easy for me as an alpha male. For you as a beta male, you got to make sure you don't get caught up with this chick. You got to make sure you don't spend no quality time with her. I can spend quality time with her every day for a week, and then at the end of the week, I'm just gonna be tired of her, ready for her to go. You as a beta male, you spend quality time with a woman for a week. At the end of that week, you're gonna be asking, can she stay longer? You know what I'm saying? So when I say a beta male can't be alpha, a beta male can't be alpha. You can put yourself in an alpha situation, in a situation that's normally for alphas, but you're still gonna be beta. So maintaining that situation is gonna be tougher for you. It's gonna be a lot more difficult for you, and the interaction with that situation and the energy you give it is just gonna be different. It's that simple, man. And that's why when people go monk, man, you listen, I'm not saying you can't be a monk, but you gotta go live at a monastery. Them dudes don't have no chicks over there. How in the hell you gonna go monk, man, with all this feminine sexual energy around you all the time? I don't know how you even wrap your mind around it, man. I think it's a mental issue or something. Yeah, that's it, Chuck. I mean, the majority of cats are gonna go some kind of way, act some kind of way, do some kind of thing over these chicks. You can count on that. So, man, we're gonna go ahead and bounce on out this thing, man. Yeah, now that's definitely how I get rid of them, Walt. I definitely get rid of them, man, but I push them out. I push them out. I make them leave. I make them leave, but I make them leave in a way where they still, well, where whatever they felt for me, they still feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's always an amicable split. They always, leave, under positive circumstances. They just leave because they realize that they can't handle it. I never had a woman say, "I don't want you anymore. I don't want to be with you. I don't like you." I never had a woman say that. Man, never. I've had women say, "Hey, I think the situation would be better for us both if we just. I think we'd be better as friends because I just don't think we want the same things." In my mind, I'd be like, "Damn, finally get it." Yeah. So that's what I do, man. I'd be like, man, I push them on out, man. The way that works for me, man, is I start acting like their flaws are just too big a deal for me. You know what I'm saying? Or I start just sometimes I just tell them, man, I don't want this marriage. I mean, I'm not marriage, but man, we ain't gonna never, go any further than we are, Shani. We don't never go any further than we are. This is our stop. So I think, I know you deserve more than this. Just out of appreciation for the things you've done, I want you to have the opportunity to live the happiness that I can give you. You know what I'm saying? And they always say, "Well, how you know? How you know things ain't gonna change? Maybe not be now, but maybe in the next 2, 3 years, maybe 5 years, you may change your mind." I'll be like, "Baby girl, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna never change my mind. My mind ain't never changed all these years. My whole life, my mind ain't changed. What make you think gonna change in the next 2 years? I don't want you to take a chance like that. I want you to go live the life you want to live. I'll be happy if you're happy. And since I can't make you happy, I want you to go be happy somewhere else. I want you to be happy. I want to see you smile." You know what she does, man? She can't do nothing but respect it. Because of her mind, I'm respecting her desires over my own. So, that's just it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a woman always wants to feel like it's her decision to leave, but she always wants it to be amicable, man, with a man who gives her this much positive energy, because she wants to know that the energy is not necessarily cut off from her, but for real, once she sees a wrap the energy cut off from her. You know what I'm saying? She just don't want to know that, because if you let her know that before she leaves, man, you're gonna get rid of her. Tell her you're gonna get rid of her at that point. So that's just one of the methods, man, that I use, man, when I'm trying to get rid of a woman, man. Because it should be, some every blue moon, man, I just ignore them. But when I ignore her, man, then like I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? If I put her on ice, I don't like her. At that particular time, anyway. So anyway, homie, let's go ahead and bounce on about this thing, man. I gotta get up in the morning, man. I gotta be up at 5 a.m. It's closing in on 11 p.m. now, man. I got like 6 hours, man. Get some Z's, man. I'll go ahead and grab that. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice, man, to get the likes up to 92. But we'll take them where they are. We'll take them where they are. Shalom, Walter Robinson. I appreciate you, brother. So this one right here, man, it's going over to Patreon, man. Like soon as I close it out, I'm taking it down, man, moving to the Patreon. It's a good one, man. So I may leave it on the $5 tier. Dennis Prestonell, what's good, brother? I see you in here. DJ Cadillac is in the building. AJ, peace, homie. Ain't no doubt, Chuck Spencer, man. Appreciate you being in the joint, boy. It has been a minute, man. Appreciate you being in here. Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. It was real. It was real, bro. Nerd down, I'm a kid, Drew. Hold this and peace out, bro. Young Ashbrilla. Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. Tony Washington, 100, my brother. Yeah, beta suckers outnumber alpha bros by a whole lot, young G. Jonathan A, peace, homie. Young G, peace out. Man, it's cold as a fool down here, man. Cold as fool over this way, man. In the 30s, man. Mr. Juice, no doubt, bro. Good to see you back in the joint, man. Hey, no doubt, bro. Do it, bro. Do it. Moise Pierre, I appreciate the super chat, bro. I'm gonna say great show. We'll rewatch if I can and take notes. BoA, fire, flame, no doubt, bro. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it. Mr. Limber Channel, shalom, bro. I appreciate you being in the joint, homie. Real talk, bro. I appreciate it. And I want to jump back up to 7-8. So yeah, man, it's yeah, no doubt. Alpha introspective, man, is straight up therapy, bro. Straight up therapy. So man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Man, need 4 more likes, man, to get that point, to get that joint up to 100, man. 4 more likes to get to 100, man. Oh, let me add mine. All right, 3 more likes to get it to 100, man. If you had hit that thumbs up, man, go ahead and hit that thing, man. I need 3 more to get to 100, man. Ah, man, that's what's up, homies. That's what's up. Hit the 103 in the joint, man. Appreciate the homies coming through, man. That boy still kind of thick too. 79. I'm gonna come on here, man, one night, man, do a real long one, man. But everything like 2 hours, man, be plenty long, man. 2 hours be plenty long. I be like, man, I don't want to keep the homies in here, man, all night like that. Cause we can always just come back tomorrow and do another one. That's why I don't like staying here, man, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, man. I be seeing cats doing live stream for 8 hours, man. I be seeing cat all day live stream be 5 hours or longer. Man, I'm not finna stay here no 5 hours, man. Atlas 365-247. Respect to the family Alpha. No doubt, homie. Peace out, Atlas. Peace, homie. Yeah, that what I was thinking, Chuck. Yeah, PGS be on he be on, man, about 5 hours, man. I can't do it, bro. I think I think it was a holiday one time, man. I did a it had to be 4 hours, man. Bro. I said man, when I got to like 2.5 hours, I was like, man, I ain't never doing this again. So you notice, man, I'd be 2 hours, that'd be it. So you let me go in for 2 hours, man. It's a wrap after that. So right now, man, we've been on 2 hours, 14 minutes. That's plenty long. Plenty long. I just, I can't understand it, man. So I gotta, I'll be back on the joint tomorrow, though, man. Be back on the joint, man, same time. I'm about to do a new channel header, man, on my channel page, and I'll have my live stream times and my regular upload times, man, so you can know exactly when to expect me to upload or go live. And I'm tossing around the idea, man, of creating a different channel for my live streams, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it because my channel starting to seem cluttered, man, with short run content and live stream content all over the place, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And it's always alpha's up, beta's down. Homies. Peace. I don't know how to get out of here. All right, there we go.